And rather than hold them accountable and force them to succeed at anything other than running their mouth, y'all coddle and condone their failure. Make it make sense.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. That little clip that you saw earlier, which I'm going to play the whole clip, is going to be the basis of our show today, because what I've noticed in the last 5 to 7 years being on social media is that there is a big interest from certain disgruntled sisters about dating black men. And that disgruntled behavior or mentality also comes from the opposite sex, which is black men disgruntled with black women. And now you have passport bros. And on this side, what you have is the divestment community. And of course, you have black women who are exclusively dating black men, and they are finding out that, time after time after time after time, that this is not working out. Okay. And now I want to play this whole entire clip from this lady by the name of Coco the lawyer, and then we'll kind of get into today's episode.
This is how I also further know the black community is dealing way too much in emotion and not reasoning. I told y'all I was divesting from black men. Gave y'all statistics over multiple videos. Multiple different black women from all different parts of life have all congregated in all those comment sections to concur and add their 2 cents in and their experience. I am too educated. I listen to black women. I have a reasoning brain that I can separate my emotions from. This is why I divest. Black men as a whole are failing. And rather than hold them accountable and force them to succeed at anything other than running their mouth, y'all coddle and condone their failure. Make it make sense. You want unity, but they're not unified. Get them unified.
All right. So again, we've heard her reasoning for why she doesn't want to deal with black men. Okay. Well, let's take somebody like Amber Rose. So Amber Rose and this lady, they're two different. One is dark skin, one is light skin, and one has, in my opinion, with Amber Rose, a better opportunity based off of who she is, and we could even use the skin complexion thing in that she's actually in the industry. All right. And Amber Rose is a popular model, socialite, things like that, right? We all know her resume. But what could we say about Amber Rose? Amber Rose is at one point considered to be, if you want to talk about non-white women or women in the hip hop industry, top 5% looking women on the planet, especially amongst what black men with light skin, big booty, everything, right? Myriads of opportunities with men, more opportunities than what most women will get. And plus the timing is right? First IG models out, all of that. Who has she had access to? Kanye West, Wiz Khalifa, 21 Savage, and last but not least, Alexander Edwards, the brother over at Def Jam. Okay. Now, what have we been seeing that happened after this? CHER, 76-year-old CHER, is now dating Mr. Alexander Edwards. How's Amber Rose responded to this? Finally, she said, listen, abusers, narcissists, and con artists never change. They just change their victims. And then also, according to Media Takeout, she is now saying she's done dating black men. She's done. She thinks she's done dating black men because what she looks at is every guy that I have dealt with is black. They are all cheaters. They are all liars. All of these things. And this is what you kind of hear from the divestment community. It's always the other person's fault. But let me just say this. And accountability is something that you don't get, from a lot of times women in our community. But these things are the same things she said about Kanye West. Now, it's true. We know that he's something like that. But everybody you come across, then the fundamental question comes across is, how is it that you attract these kind of guys? Because why? Let's talk about it. You knew that when you were dealing with them. You just figured that they wasn't going to do that to you. And when they did it to you, you're mad. Or could we say you are who you hang around? And people feel like just that, you know, if I go and leave somebody else's community and go to someone else's community, it's going to be right. Okay, so you're going to go and deal with white men, and all of a sudden, things are going to be cool. How many stories this year have we heard of a black woman dealing with non-black men and then being deleted all the time, being mistreated, being cheated on? Because why? We know that the black community has a problem with dating issues, mate selection. Some of the times, I'm going to say this, we think in our mate selection, we look at things in an animalistic way. Oh, that person got a big old booty. Huh. Oh, he's tall. Oh, she thick. Hey, don't get me wrong. I've been the same person, right? We're not looking at what our long-term goals are, because we don't even want to give a person like that a chance, to be real. We don't care. Is their booty big? That's all we care about, right? He tall. My friend's gonna like him. Girl, he this. Girl, he that. Dude ain't even got no career, ain't got no job. He just survived. Let me have his baby. Then when it comes out that he's not nobody, because literally you ain't nobody, I'm just gonna be real. You're down in the dumps in your standards. So that's why you get where you at. And I had to learn that. Let me just tell you this. In my progression over the last 10 years, I used to be mad at a lot of people until I stopped being mad at them and started being mad at my goddamn self. And I was noticing that I was the problem in what I was doing, who I was selecting, not having the discipline, not having the focus. Ain't nobody's fault but mine. If you allow idiots to be in your life, they're gonna do what idiots do. Idiots destroy things. You fall in love with stupid people, low class people, it has a lot to do with typically you. You are what you attract. Once I figured that out, my life was able to get much better very fast. It's the biggest thing that I keep, and sometimes I complain about stuff until I have to come back and tell myself, wait a minute, wait, what am I doing with that person? Why don't I have good, meaningful relationships with people? Why don't I have good friends anymore? Oh, you know why? Because maybe that's not what I'm putting out in the earth. And then once I started to fix myself, those things were easy to have. Now I have great friends. Now I have good people in the business. I have people that love me. I love them back. But not until I was that person. Amber Rose is not that person and mad that she's not getting that. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Are you being dumb? Are you being serious? You are not who you say. You know, people gotta stop wanting something that they're not in life. We gotta stop being, we gotta stop demanding what we're not. It's hard, right? Everybody want to be with somebody rich. Everybody want to be a successful person, but you're not that. If you're not that, why are you not that? And it's no different with Amber Rose. You're going around here, every time you get a relationship, you're always the victim. It's always somebody else's fault. And then people just get tired of that. Even women get tired of that. So many women that I see out here in the world today, especially women who are very attractive. How much dating opportunity do y'all need? Okay? How many do y'all need? How many dating opportunities do y'all need? You get a lot of guys trying to talk to you. What do? Sandal it up. Dust it all the way up. Oh, he too boring for me. Oh, he too this for me. Then when you get pregnant or when somebody leave your ass, here you come talking about, oh, you was always my favorite. Now he don't want to deal with you. He dealing with a white girl or whatever. Now all of a sudden he a sellout. Y'all got to go on with this kind of stuff. Don't nobody got time for the foolishness. Well, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all that you do. We're out.